Going at Bradley, it was a tough one, obviously with their crowd and the type of team that they have. We just got our first taste for the guys that haven't played in the conference. It's the first taste of playing on the road in the conference. That it's always going to be tough, whether you're home or away. So I feel like we just got to come back, just get our head back right, and just look forward to the next game. It's an 18-game conference, so you can't dwell on the last game too much.
Yeah, we knew coming in, Bradley was a good team. They didn't have Childs, one of their better players, but they're still a good team regardless. And going in for the first conference game, we knew it was going to be hard. But they were able to make more plays at the end of the game than we were, and they were able to come out with the win. But it's the first game of a long conference season, so we got to move on fast because we play a good team coming up. I think they won like 8 games straight. So, yeah.
Roman, just looking at the schedule, up and down the games you've played so far, kind of looks like maybe you guys have won the games you should, and maybe you've lost the games that you should. How would you assess where this team is kind of at this point?
I feel like we have a lot more to improve on. Especially as far as defensive wise and offensive wise, we still have some things to clean up on. But I like how we made progress since the beginning of the season, and we just got to keep doing that going into Saturday's game. We got to keep making progress, and then just make sure we're clicking on all cylinders.
Where do you feel like that progress has been made?
As far as like offensive wise, I feel like we got our kind of established our pace. We want to kind of get back to our defense. We've been letting the team score a little bit too much lately, so we want to definitely kind of lock down on our principles as far as defensive wise. But Indiana State's going to be a good test for us. I feel like we can really, it's going to be a good test for us as far as defense. So we'll see how good our defense is Saturday.
Go ahead. How close do you feel like you guys are to getting to that point to where you're playing fluid and you're playing the type of basketball you want to play to be the best you can be?
Personally, I feel like we got some ways to go, but I feel like it's not too far in the stretch. I feel like when we played in Florida, we had 4 games that we played great defensively. And then our offense had to get picked up, and now that we found our offensive flow, seemed like we lacked on the other end. But it's all there. We've seen it all, but it's just us putting it all together for 40 minutes.
What would you say the identity of this team is at the midway point here, DJ?
Just how unselfish we are as a unit, as always, how tough we play, and how we get after on the defensive end.
How difficult, DJ, was, maybe not difficult, but what did you maybe learn from the game at Dayton? Chance to play like a really good team. Anything you guys took away from that one that might be able to help you in conference play?
Just the aggressiveness that we need to play with. Obviously, those guys at Dayton, they're pretty big, so just having to come in, just playing a lot stronger. A couple of teams, like, we're always being bigger than them somehow, and now with Dayton, we were the smaller team, like, by far, so just how aggressive and the toughness we needed to play with, that gave us a taste of that.
Roman, how are you liking the speed of the offense right now? You talked about finding your proper pace. Is that just a high-tempo offense for you guys right now?
Yeah, I like the speed of our offense right as of now, but we can always still get better, and I think we need to get better. But I like how we're progressing offensively, but defensively, if we can pick the defense up as much as we picked up our offense, I feel like we'll be in a good position.
What's kind of been the focus for Coach DeVries this week now after that Bradley loss?
Just focusing back on the little things, defensive principles that we should be executing at, and then offensively, just making sure we're executing on hitting bodies on screens and then doing the little things. But tightening up the little things, I feel like will help us overall.
Talk about how the team you're about to play has won a lot of games in a row, but you guys are also undefeated at home. Talk about the mindset you want to have when they walk into the building and they see you guys for the first time, and you want to let them know that it's not going to be easy when you're here.
I feel like we would want to establish how hard is it going to be to play at home and then out. Obviously, we haven't lost in a while here, and it's being a conference game is going to be tough. But just how any team comes into the now, we want to defend where we play at, and as well in conference play, because getting those home wins are pretty important because it's always hard to run on the road.
I know it's really early in conference play, DJ, but does this league feel wide open? you and I looked like a really good team, go on the road and lose. I think Bradley was the preseason league favorite. You guys hung tough with them. Does it feel like a wide open league at this point?
Yeah, it feels like everybody's gonna is gonna be real competitive this year. I don't feel like it's no team that no one should be looking over, looking past. I feel like any given night, anybody has a chance to win home or away. Just how good the conference has gotten this year, and just how hard everybody plays is a lot more competitive.